welcome back, King of the Garage, Kev Blokey here, your host. Thank you for everyone taking part. Slightly earlier this time for reasons I mentioned in the Pick Your Rides video. Hope you're well. Quarterfinals you'll see are one and done races, and all the rest of them are the best of three. Cars will swap lanes after each heat. Ready to see how your choices get on? Here we go. Let's race. Anyway, enough of that. Quarterfinals. Quarterfinal number one. In lane number one, we have one of two Corvettes. Lane two, the Quick Bite. Lane three, the Viper. Lane four, the Pop the Pick of the Jack Hammer. Hope it does well for you. Here we go. And it do well. Lane number four, the Jack Hammer takes the win with a 1790. Very good time. Second was the Quick Bite, 1867. Third, the Corvette brackets 1869, and fourth, the Viper with a 1885. Quarterfinal number two, lane number one, we have the Power Panel. Lane two, the Volvo Gasser. Lane three, Mad Fast. Lane four, Track Manga. Win there goes to lane number two, that's in the Volvo Gasser with a 1794. Second was the Track Manga, 1824. Third, the Mad Fast, 1847. Fourth, the Power Panel with a 1859. Quarterfinal number three, lane number one, we have the Land Cruiser. Lane two, the second Corvette. Lane three, the Koenigsegg. And lane four, the Porsche. Here we go. Win for the Koenigsegg, which celebrates by flipping over on its roof. Anyway, there we go. 1807, lane number three, the Koenigsegg. Second was the Land Cruiser, 1845. It's Corvette brackets 2, 1847. Pulse 1880. Final quarterfinal for today. Then lane number one, we have the F-150 pickup. Lane 2, the Mazda. Lane 3, the Sierra. Lane 4, the Chevy Gasser. Mazda was quite a popular pick as well, I believe. Yeah, it didn't do you any favours, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lane number one with a 1795. That's the F-150. Second was the Mazda with 1832. Sierra in third, 1869. Chevy Gasser bringing up the rear with a 1882. Time for the semi-finals then. Semi-final number one, lane number one, the Jack Hammer. Lane number four, the Volvo Gasser. Here we go. Winner for lane number one, the Jack Hammer, 1792. 1796 for the Volvo Gasser. Thought it was going to be close. Wasn't disappointed. Heat number two of semi-final number one then. Lane number one, we have the Volvo Gasser. Lane number four, the Jack Hammer. Oh, the Volvo Gasser pulls one back, 1778 in lane number one. And it was a 1793 for the Jack Hammer in lane number four. Therefore, it's time for a decider. Oh yes, indeed. In the decider, heat number three, lane number one, lane number two rather, we have the Jack Hammer. Lane number three, the Volvo Gasser. One win apiece. Here we go. Volvo Gasser takes out in lane number three, recording a time 1801, 1807 for the Jack Hammer. Thought Jack Hammer was going to do that. There we go. The results is what the results is, I guess. Volvo Gasser goes through the final with a 2-1 victory, if you haven't worked that out. Semi-final 2, heat number 1, lane number 1, the Koenigsegg Gemera. Lane 4, the F-150. Gemera stays on its wheels this time, but doesn't help it because the win goes to lane number 4, the F-150. 1791, 1812 for the Koenigsegg. Lane swap time. F-150, one win to its name in lane 1, lane 4 to Koenigsegg. F-150, lane number 1 takes the victory with a 1800 dead, 1802 for the Koenigsegg. Close racing, but not close enough for the Koenigsegg, because the F-150 will go through to the final with a 2-0 victory. First of all, we have the third place playoff. In the playoff this time round, Heat 1, lane number 1, we have the Jackhammer. Lane 4, the Koenigsegg. Yeah, win there goes to the Jackhammer, lane number 1. Calling time 1797, 1799 for the Koenigsegg. Again, close racing. We swap lanes, heat number 2. In lane number 1, we have the Koenigsegg. Lane 4, with 1 win to its name, we have the Jackhammer. Jackhammer takes that with a 1791, 1840 for the Koenigsegg. Quite a difference compared to the previous heat, but there we are. The times is what the times is. Anyway, Jackhammer takes third place with a 2-0 victory. Small consolation, but there we are. Time for the final clap and a clap and a clap, clap, clappy, clap, clap, clap. Anyway, in the final, heat number 1, lane number 1, we have the Volvo Gasser, lane 4, the F-150. Should see some good times, I think. Yep, good times. A Volvo Gasser takes that with a 1781 and a 1799 for the F-150. Lane swap time, lane number 1, the F-150, lane number 4, the Volvo Gasser. Gasser has 1 win to its name. Well, that was close. Anyway, the F-150 pulls one back with a 1800, 1802 for the Volvo Gasser. So with 1 win apiece, you know what that means. It's time for a decider. Oh yes, indeed so. In the decider middle lanes once again. This time lane 2 is the Volvo Gasser. Lane 3 is the F-150. Winner takes all. F-150 does it. 1802, 1821 for the Gasser. Just said that. Anyway, here we go. All of which means that the F-150 wins the final with a 2-1 victory. Time to toddle over to the podium. Here we go, toddling away. So the podium for the 30th of May 2024 looks like this. F-150 20 points, second the Volvo Gasser 10 points, third Jackhammer with 5 points. What do those points mean to the points table? They mean this. See you in a bit. Miss me, did you? Yeah, no, I didn't think you would. Anyway, there we go. The King of the Garage recording its track record time last time. The 67 Mustang, here he is. He's going to face a challenge in the originally titled King of the Garage Challenge. Right, so indeed. In the challenge scene number 1, lane number 1, we have our reigning king, lane for the challenger, the F-150. King says, I'm not hanging around, with a 1771 and a 1800 for the F-150 Challenger. We swap lanes. Heat number 2, lane number 1 is the Challenger. Lane number 4, the Reigning King. Reigning King, 1 win to its name. Reigning King, 2 wins to its name. 1774 as opposed to a 1805 for the F-150 Challenger, of course. Anyway, there you go. So all of which means that the King, the Reigning King, will win the challenge with a 2-0 victory. Congratulations to the now 9 times King of the Garage, the 67 Mustang. Hurrah! So, times and everything back to normal for next time. Pick Your Rides video will be coming out on the 8th of June. Here's a preview. We have dragsters, we have BMWs, Alphas, weird looking stuff, flying helmets, police cars, Teslas, trucks, drift cars, El Segundos, Baja Bisons, rescue trucks, Dodges and all that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time, bon voyage, and I will see you when I get back from the high seas. Bye!